AI changing Google search is no secret and you know that, but you're completely invisible to AI platforms if you don't know how to show up there. 40% of search has already shifted off Google onto tools like ChatGPT and Perplexity, and ignoring this and keeping the same old SEO strategy is only costing you customers. And it did for my family's local business. It cost us customers and revenue. And the problem wasn't the SEO, but it was an outdated strategy that no longer worked. So in the next 7 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how I'm fixing it. If you don't know me, I'm Matthew, the marketing director of my family's local cleaning company. And I've spent over 90 hours learning how AI search actually works. I've already had to rewrite half our website because of what I found. Everyone's saying that SEO is dying, but that's not true. SEO isn't dead, it's just your strategy is incomplete. You're still writing for a ranking algorithm, not for a robot that has to read your content. And there's 3 things that decide whether AI will show you or skip you. The first is technical, and people get it wrong without even knowing. The second is the most important one that nobody really talks about. And the third one is what actually turns a mention into a customer. So let's get into it. Fix 1, make content AI readable. The first thing to fix is whether AI can even read your website. You create the page, add the photos, hit publish, but AI still walks straight past it because it never actually saw the words. If your text loads in after the website behind JavaScript, AI sees nothing. So to test this, you want to go into ChatGPT and search your business name, and if it can't actually describe what you do clearly, then this is your answer. You're then going to want to check 3 things to fix this. Firstly, is your important text actually text, not an image or a slider? If it's hiding behind JavaScript, AI can't actually read it. The second thing is, does your headings use proper heading formats? So instead of just bold text, because if you use bold text, AI can't determine whether it's a title or what isn't a title. And thirdly, does every photo have alt text? Because if a photo doesn't have alt text, then again, AI is not going to actually see this. Fix 2, win the mentions game, not the ranking game. AI doesn't cite the page, it cites the reputation behind it. And this was the shift that changed how I think about SEO completely. AI overviews quote about 5 sources per answer that they give, and most of those sources aren't from your website. They're from local directories, reviews, and other people talking about you. So this means that polishing your own website isn't enough anymore. You need to polish the sites and the directories that are talking about you. And when you get mentioned enough in this way, AI is going to start trusting you as the source and go-to authority. So go find where you're being talked about and where you're not. And you can do this by searching your business name plus reviews. And you can also search your business name plus your service in your specific area that you're targeting. And you want to see people that show up in those lists and who isn't. And you simply want to pitch the directories that you're not in. And you also want to update the directories that you're currently in so that they're describing your business clearly. Fix 3, write content that's actually built to get quoted by AI. AI doesn't want your whole piece of content. It just wants a specific section it can pull out and give to somebody to answer their question. And the faster that you answer that question, the more likely you're going to show up within that AI overview. So there's a few best practices to follow. The first one is to answer that question within the first 4 lines of your content. Therefore, AI can pull it straight out and give it to the person who's searching it. The second thing is adding an FAQ section to each of your service pages. This is going to be so when somebody asks a specific question about your service, AI can instantly just go to your FAQ section, pull out the answer and give it to the person who's searching. The third thing is AI leans a lot more towards updated content. So a best practice is to update content that has already proven to work. And you can do this by adding a different section to the content or just updating the actual layout. And you want to obviously update the date of the content so then AI knows that it's new and not old. But those are the 3 shifts that I'm making within the SEO strategy of my family's local cleaning business to show up within Google and AI and stop getting outranked by our competitors. But if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, I'm going to be breaking down weekly tips and strategies on how I'm building my family's local business to £100,000 in revenue using the 100k marketing build and creating systems within AI and SEO to get there.